you love something, you
Okay.
love this particular job, but it's not
Yeah.
bringing you money.
Yeah. Okay.
And maybe the one that is bringing you money, you don't really like it.
Okay.
Which will you prefer?
Well, that's a that's a tight question, though. Yeah. As a young man, I would say you just put me in a tight corner. I don't even know what to say. That's a tight one. So personally, I've had experience as a 9 to 5 worker, as a remote worker, and as a passion project person. My experience from my 9 to 5 job is exciting. At the same time, it's a lot. While I was working, I won't want to mention the name of my former organization I was working with. It was a lot, and it has really helped me like to date. Because one, as a 9 to 5 worker, you need to be manipulative because there are levels to these things. Then remote jobs is good because earlier I was talking to the host earlier. You really don't have to like go hustling bustling, especially in the Nigerian transport system. That is really it's a lot. You don't really have to.
Try Lagos State.
You get, for example, now as a remote worker, probably you're earning like 300 to 400k. In Lagos, you might end up spending even half of your salary on transportation and passion projects. Let me say, in the current like situation of the country, you really need to follow your passion. Okay, let me use myself as a personal experience. While growing up, I have a flair like I have very great interest in painting. I learned it from my dad basically, and painting is expressive. One, I just love colors. I love colors. In fact, that was one of the time I made my highest. My highest pay wasn't from 9 to 5 or remote job. It's from painting.
Okay, real talk. When you hear the word success, what comes to mind? A 9 to 5 with a corner office, working from Elegushi Beach in Lagos, or maybe finally turning your side hustle into your main gig. Hey Gen Z, welcome back to TIGA Talks, where we unpack real issues, no filter. And today we are asking, what does success actually mean for the Gen Z? Because honestly, it's not what it used to be, right? And guess what? I'm not doing this alone. I've got Emmanuel Ayomide Jemilohun with me today. One of those bold Gen Z voices doing life their own way. Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm having with me Emmanuel Jemilohun. It's nice to have you here with us today.
Thank you.
So we'll be talking about the 9 to 5 job
All right.
versus remote versus passion project, and I would like to know your personal take on these three aspects.
Okay. So, thank you so much for having me again on this channel. It's a great opportunity to be here and to be a guest on this show. So, my take on remote 9 to 5 work and passion projects. Personally, I've had experience as a 9 to 5 worker, as a remote worker, and as a passion project person. So, 9 to 5, 9 to 5 is a good one. It gives experiences about learning from like experts in the field. It gives you like a lot of experience, and also it gives you like this one-on-one interaction with your fellow colleagues, because really it's communication with people around really like goes a long way. Apart from the fact that it helps you refresh your mind, it also helps you in like getting to know people further, in connecting with people, and it gives room for opportunities basically. And passion projects is let me say, in the current like situation of the country, or let me say the world. As a person, you really need to follow your passion, because if you don't love what you are doing, like I really don't see much to it, or unless you have like some other reasons, probably monetary reasons, I know. But as a person, you need to enjoy your work. It's when you enjoy your work, you'll be productive, or else you don't be forcing yourself throughout or be real stressed.
Looking to the genzes
All
now,
right.
your experience from of a 9 to 5 job,
Yeah.
comparing it to that of a remote worker
Okay.
currently.
Okay.
So how has it been like?
Okay. So my experience for my 9 to 5 job is exciting. At the same time, it's a lot, definitely. So while I was working, I won't want to mention the name of my former organization I was working with. While I was working, it was a lot, because I learnt more. I learnt a lot, and it has really helped me like to date. Because one, as a 9 to 5 worker, you need to be organized.
Yeah.
You need to be organized. You need to be punctual, and you really need to be. I don't want to say manipulative, but you need to be intelligent. Put all your all into it, because there are levels to these things. Just when I say there are levels, you have bosses, you have supervisors, you have people that are like older than, bigger than you in the levels of experiences, and there are sometimes you'll be corrected, and being corrected, you really don't need to take it as a big deal. Even the most successful people today, like, they learned from their mistake. That's why they are where they are this at this time. So you really need to learn from mistakes, then ask questions, because it really helps. Like, it helps a lot. You ask questions about things you don't understand, things you need insights on. So 9 to 5 is really like nice. Then remote jobs. Remote jobs is good. Because earlier I was talking to the host earlier, and I was like, remote jobs has disadvantage and has like advantages. Because definitely everything that has good will definitely have like its own bad too. So the good of remote job, one, you have a time to yourself. Hmm? Sometimes you might put on your laptop, probably your resumption time is 8. You can put on your laptop 8,
and you'll not be
then
working.
you'll not be working till anytime you feel like. That's one of the advantage. Then another advantage is you really don't have to like go hustling bustling, especially in Nigerian transport system. That is really, it's a lot. You don't really have to.
Try Lagos State.
You get, you don't have to like go hustling and bustling for buses and all. So those are the advantages. And again, it helps you save, because transportation is costly like these days. For example, now as a remote worker, probably you're earning like 300 to 400k. In Lagos, you might end up spending even half of your salary on transportation. So if you can really like save that money for transportation, then from the comfort of your home, it's a like it helps you, like it saves a lot, definitely. Then disadvantage is, sometimes you need this one-on-one colleagues interaction, and it's not there. Remote workers are one of the like bored people in this sphere. They are very bored, and most remote workers now, they're even what they call them, introverts. They like keeping to themselves, and it's really not good. That's why some of them are depressed. They are going through a lot. So as a remote worker, if you need to talk to someone, definitely you have colleagues like your group, but just try as much as possible to reach out to them. You might not see them physically, but try reaching out to them. It's not only when you have like group meetings or Monday time meetings, you just get to like talk to your colleagues and all like that. So that's my take on remote jobs.
So what about passion project? Turn your passion project and making it like bring in money for you.
Bring in money for you. Okay. Passion projects is okay. Let me use myself as a personal experience. While growing up, I have a flair, like I have very great interest in painting. Like
Wow.
painting, I have a very very good.
Just painting houses
Yes,
or
interior
oh,
decorations.
wow.
I have a very very good like passion for it, and till now I still do it even with my remote job. I still do it with my remote job with everything because it's something I learned it from my dad basically, and painting is expressive one. It's I'll just say I just love colors.
Hmm.
I love colors. Like I really love,
Mixing
yes,
different colors.
I really love colors and all. And to be sincere, because before I got my remote job, I was out of job for like for some time, and this painting really helped me. It really helped me a lot because it was there. In fact, that was one of the time I made my highest. My highest pay wasn't from nine to
Wow.
five or remote job. Oh. It's from painting. That was like my passion. That was I had passion for. So passion. If you have passion for anything, just take it serious. Like really, all this 9 to 5 remote job. I'm not saying it's not a good thing, but try as much as possible to have like a side. Like a side also, basically. So that's it.
Okay, so you love something, you
Okay.
love this particular job, but it's not
Yeah.
bringing you money.
Yeah. Okay.
And maybe the one that is bringing you money, you don't really like it.
Okay.
Which will you prefer?
Well, that's a that's a tight question. Oh. Yeah. As a young man, I would say you just put me in a tight corner. I don't even know what to say. That's a tight one. So
Okay,
right.
what if
Okay.
now you're not okay, let me say you are actually preparing for other future plans.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what about someone that is a family person already?
Okay.
Putting yourself in that shoes,
Mm-hmm.
will you prefer a place in a job where you don't like,
Okay.
or going for a one that you love doing but it's not bringing you money?
Okay.
Putting yourself in a shoe that you have other responsibilities
Yeah.
to take care of.
Okay. Putting myself that I have other responsibilities to take care of, I will take that job that I don't like, and it's bringing in more money, because you liking something won't sort your bills. Definitely. Yeah.
Especially in Nigeria.
Yeah. You need money to sort bills. You need money to pay for things. So I'll go for the one I don't like. But there's something I have in mind.
Okay.
If I don't like something, I can't keep working in that space for long.
So what's your maximum months or years in that space?
Okay. I would say yeah, like 2 or 3.
Wow.
Because yes, yes now, because no experiences is a waste. I've gone to like understand that no experience is a waste. So even if I spend 2 3 years in something I don't like, at some point in my life, that experience really like helped me a lot. So, and nowadays, if you're in a job and without reason you resign probably like 2 3 months, if you are to apply for another job, you are called for an interview. People make background checks on your on your like your former jobs. What's your reason for leaving? That might be like a stumbling block for me to even get. Probably the job I'm applying for isn't what I like to do. So like, you have to give it time. No, I want to paying the bills. Give it time. You will like it.
We're talking about remote and 9 to 5 now.
Right.
Will you trade flexibility for stability?
Okay. I'll choose flexibility over stability. Like, not okay. Let me put like let me give you like 2 instances. In like 9 to 5, most reason why people are stuck now is because they have a stable lifestyle, and you have to take risk sometimes. I'm not saying this to discourage anybody, but you have to take risk sometimes. Fine, your 9 to 5 work is stable, like it's sustainable, you are getting like stuff from it, but there are more to life really. So you get. They are multi-life. There's a lot you can do. This our brain. I'm not even sure I've used 20% of it. So there's a lot we can do with it. So then flexibility. Even I, as I keep using it, like the most successful people in the world, there's sustainability in their work too, but there's also flexibility. Like they're into a lot of things. They are not rigid. Okay, this is the path we just have to follow, just for us to be like, just for us to be on a like stable lane and all. They are flexible. They think about a lot of things. And creative, they are creative thinkers. Yeah, there's a not like okay, I'm making 100. If you're making 200k today, I don't expect you to still be making 200k in the next 3 years. I think by that time you should have improved. That was growth. You should have improved by that time. That's it.
Okay, now back to your passion project.
All right.
You're talking about making at least your biggest income
Yeah.
from your passion project.
Yeah.
So there are times whereby I'm not talking about making it your lifelong thing
Okay.
without adding any other thing to it.
Okay.
So is it sustainable for you? You know, there are times whereby you might want to, you might not make that so much. There are times whereby maybe the first time maybe you tried, you make maybe 100k. Next time might be 200. Maybe a time where you might make 1 million.
Okay.
But it's sustainable.
All right.
So passion project, what's your take on it? In for someone that wants to know, make that their lifelong job.
Okay. For someone to make it their lifelong like job, I would say that's why, as a person, you need to understand the concept of investment too. Yeah. So if you are making money, right now, you don't spend everything. You have to invest. I'm not saying you should save. Saving is different from investing. Like most people now, it's not bad to save, but it's very good to invest. Don't invest in MMM or all this scam and stuff that we didn't.
Multiplication.
That's bad. That's greed. It's not good. Invest in companies that you know that okay, in the next 2 to 3 years, you could actually get like a very good return on investment. If you are making money now, invest the money. 9 to 5 is sustainable. That one is every day, like every month. Even remote jobs. Remote jobs can either be every month or per project that you do, depending on your job role or job title. It depends. Then passion projects. If you are getting the money, just look for something to invest in. That's what I'll say. If you want to make it like a lifelong stuff, because nothing is constant. That's what I know. If you are making like 20 naira every, even from businesses, you can't make 20 naira every day. There are some days you make 20 naira. There are some days you make more or make less. So, but still, just invest. Even though your passion projects, you want to take it as a lifelong business or no, take investment serious. That's just it. Even though you want to like stay long on it, just take investment serious. That's just it.
Okay, so the next question is, do you feel pressure to look successful online?
Okay.
Even when you're struggling offline? We see this is a common thing among the Gen Z.
Yeah.
Someone you thought is rich or wealthy, only to get closer to the person and find out that
it's going through a lot.
So what can you say about that?
Okay, first, I don't feel pressured. Nobody can pressure me. If you have not seen God, you cannot pressure me. Yes, so if you have not seen God, you cannot pressure me. That's me. And right now, the era we live in a fake era. Everybody's just living fake life. This one, that one. You don't know who is really who, like you said, don't you? Like get closer to people. If you are judging your success through other people's success, I don't even think that person is serious with life. Yeah, you're not serious with life. If you are judging, okay, this person is successful online. And you are judging, okay, I've not made it will even shock you that when you get close to people like that, you're even more successful than they are. That's just life. When you get close to them, you know, you say you know small, you know that yes, you really like hold a lot. Don't judge your success by other people. This life, everybody's time, you're not born at the same time. You just need to take it easy on yourself. If it takes you 3 years to be perfect, not like perfect, to be good at something, take your time, be good at it. Because at the end of the day, nobody is going, okay, the person that is successful today now, that is online doing all this paparazzi and all, he won't call you, my guy, this one and this one. He won't, people don't even tell you the source of their income. Yeah, they won't. So take your time, take it easy. And one problem about we Genz is we are not patient. Like we are not patient. We want everything like quick. Sharp. 19 years old boy want to be driving GLE. So like you want to take your time. And our parents,
I think there's a pressure they put on us sometimes. Like especially when you see, okay, I know a guy said something to me. Okay, that time I just felt okay. I asked him to do something and he said, oh, he hasn't had time for a long time. So that's why he's going through a lot. And I'm like, what are you going through?
True.
So he said his dad is putting pressure on him. He said his dad do compare him all the time with his friends. And what the friends are Yahoo guys.
Okay.
They, of course, money is there, driving all those luxurious vehicles, maybe they're even living in their own space. What I would say the pressure is more on him is because one is the first boy, and I think first boy, second child. He lost his parent, his mom, about 3-4 years ago. So that's added, plus they are looking up to him as first son in the family. So why is that nowadays parents, the pressure they put on with the children to make money, and I'm telling you, this guy just maybe in his 23-25. So why is the pressure there for him to make more money?
Okay, first, should I say I should be sorry, but that's not a responsible parent. Yeah, that's not because you know what your son's friends are doing is really illegal, and you are putting pressure on your son to do that. Like, I don't even see something as a parent. It's more like, okay, you bettered the guy. Because as parents, you put your children on pathways. You bring them life experiences. They learn from your experience as a person. You tell them, see, like I said, it took me some time before I could get like my 9-to-5 job. I know I was depressed, but I was fed up at some point. My daddy was telling me his old story. So when I hear his old story, I'm like, I'll be like, my own is even better than my dad's. So those are things you should do. And you should encourage your children to like involve themselves in probably like vocational works, trainings and all. If school is not working out, okay, try. Okay, now we're in the tech era. Are you going to go into tech, do this, do that? And even as a guy too, like I said, probably I'm not judging, he might have discussed these things with his dad and he's like, okay, still go for that, your friends, fraud and everything. So as parents in this era, let's try. We know things are hard. I won't lie to you. I was talking with my friend, I think that was last month. She was like, Emmanuel, like our parents' time, before age 30, our dad already had a house already, his own house, so not like rented apartment. It was like, I said everybody will get to the time. You can't compare your dad's time to now. Then how many were they? Do you know how many children they've given birth to? And every year we keep increasing, graduate. But the thing is, pray very well, and as you're praying, have faith, and also have work, have something to show for it. If you don't have anything to show for it, you just keep praying. Sorry, I'm not trying to throw shades. That's why some people till now you just be praying. If you don't have anything to show for it, it's when you have something to that people will recommend you that okay, this guy is good at this, is good at that. And even if you have something doing, Be diligent at it. Yeah. Don't be like, okay, I'm just doing it just to make money. Fine, we are working to make money, but still be diligent at it because you don't know where you can like be at any point in time in this life. So,
For the final question,
all right.
if you could create your dream work life setup,
Yeah.
what would it be like?
Ah, my dream work life setup. Okay. Personally, my dream work is not a 9 to 5 person or even like remote work. I'm more like I love business. I love business so because as a business owner, yeah, you're CEO.
Yeah.
You don't have to be waking up. Like I can wake up 10 a.m. in the morning and be like, this guy, you'll be the one to want to do this thing by this time. Stuff like that. So if I was to create my dream work setting, right?
Yeah.
I would say, because me, I'm a business person, you know. Anything that I should have been money, I'm a business person because business
Have you
is,
tried to a particular business
yeah,
before, and or is this something you're still doing? Maybe a side hustle?
aside also
Hustle.
like a business.
Yes.
Okay, now business is investment too. More like you buy, then you sell.
Yeah.
You sell like buy lands, you sell it back. Real estate is really
Wow.
really huge right now. So you buy. That's why I said passion. Don't let me say just passion projects like stuff anymore. Either as a 9 to 5 worker, as a remote worker, have investments. Don't if you make your first money, don't go for car. Car depreciates for car allowed. I'm not saying you shouldn't like live the luxury life and all. Those people riding cars, some of them don't even have like much with them. Invest in something that okay, you know that in the next land is even very lucrative now. You can buy a land as low as 300k now, and probably in the next 2 years, now you're selling for like ₦1 million.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. Invest in land, invest in something tangible. There are shares you can buy that you know that okay, in the next 6 to 7 months you have your return on investment. So saying and invest in business. Even me like this, I was telling my mom yesterday, I was like, I'm thinking of a business. Because business is stable,
Yeah.
it's stable, especially like things people use on a like daily
Daily
basis,
basis.
necessities. Like food is a necessity,
Clothes, that was
clothes is a
normal.
necessity. Like stuffs like these are things that people use every day, and no matter how the economy is bad, no matter how bad it is, it will still keep
Going.
no matter. That's it. So, my dream work life setup, I will be a business person. That'll be like a warehouse that I can be going to. I don't want to limit myself to shop, warehouse. Yeah.
Okay, so just say just one word to someone who is currently a 9 to 5 worker, someone who is a remote worker,
Okay.
and someone who is into passion projects as their full life job.
Okay. All right. As a 9 to 5 worker, I would say this: always give room for improvement. There's room for improvement. So if you feel and 9 to 5 work safe is by qualification. That's how you get like more exposure, more money safe. So try as much as possible to improve yourself. Then remote workers, try as much as possible not to procrastinate. If you have work to do, get it done. Get it done and do it diligently. The fact that they don't know your house address doesn't mean you shouldn't do their work well. Then passion projects people, invest well. Not just invest though, invest well. Save money too. Save money but invest. Because on savings they are not, even if there's return, like it's not much. But on real investment, like it really goes a long way. So and I hope with these little points of mine and opinion, like you can pick a lot from it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time with us.
Thank you.
Hope if when next,
All right.
we would love to have you.
It's so good. It's fine.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
I feel like this convo was therapy, truth, and vibes all packed into one. Whether you're clocking in at 9, freelancing on 5 platforms, or still building your dream from your bedroom. Remember, your version of success is valid. Drop your thoughts in the comments. 9 to 5, remote, or passion projects. What are you choosing and why? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unfiltered Gen Z talks. And until next time, bye.